Hello everyone, this is Ethan Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. Here we are, quite deep into Chaos Season. This is our second to last match of the season, because after tomorrow is Monday, so we're going to have our final double match at that point. And we're up against a pretty heavy merge team here. Pretty strong mage core, and of course Kia's staff definitely super helpful. I think the most interesting thing about this team, besides of course the Cano control, is the fact Sarah can actually compete against Elamine for res here. They are running Phantom Res 3, so pretty much opposing Elamines have to use Phantom Res 3 to be able to beat Sarah consistently here on the checks. There's also res tactic, but of course you could technically do some particular shenanigans to avoid Kia staff memes. But anyways, unfortunately most of our matches on offense were generally pretty boring. A lot of them were either basic vantage sweeps or just simple hit and run, then nuke everything afterwards. Not too amazing. We only really goofed one match in the respect that we didn't do the full challenge of breaking all of our opponent's structures. One match I had to leave one structure behind, so that perfect offense challenge is a fail this season, which again we don't really care for. It's just for the extra challenge. So here there's quite a bit to talk about. I won't go through the damage calcs for every single thing that I've already gone through because there are many different plays to consider and a lot of them don't work. The main issue, of course, during Chaos Season is we don't have blessing buffs to get more HP and just more tanking capabilities in general. Nino unfortunately gets hit by both Bright and Dark Shrine when she's max buffed, especially. So that definitely cripples us a lot here. In fact, Dark Shrine is the largest crippling effect here, because actually straight up without Dark Shrine, we can survive duo coring with Nino, thanks to having options like Sparkling Boost Plus, of course Kaden, Nino having an okay res stat here. So that's unfortunate. The reason for that being Duocorn cannot get a res buff. Even if she was in range of res stack, there's 3 cabs, so it wouldn't activate on cab units anyways. So Harmonized Ice gets to rally, and at that point, Duocorn from where she attacks, which should only be here or here, depending on how we set it up, guarantees the joint drive attack. And with Kia's staff, thanks to Cap's goal being bonus, she gets the +6 attack and speed during combat. So another issue is the Bright Shrine, but just with the Dark Shrine, Duocorn I believe puts up the exact 2-shot on Nino, which is unfortunate, even without ninjutsu scrolls damage, if I'm not mistaken. I did my calcs correctly. So we would have to do some shenanigans involving breaking these 2 structures and then attacking Corn, because that way she loses 4 attack and 4 speed off of ARD attack speed 4. The thing with that is it takes so long to set up that Bolt Tower is going to go off, and because they don't have Healing Tower, Sarah has Rehabilitate Plus, which we can compute how it's going to go down. If I understand it correctly, if it were to go down, of course Duocorn is unaffected. So out of all 4 of these units to heal, of course there's only 3 options for Sarah. And because she can heal not for the most, I believe, because Rehabilitate Plus should bring not from 1 to 46 HP, which is a 45 HP heal, which is obviously greater than all these HP stats here, which means she's guaranteed to heal from here. Of course, then chances are we would not leave someone in range of Sarah to force the rally here. We would be baiting on this side of the map anyways, so the rally would go there. So we would get the Rehabilitate Plus dance, and again, from what I understand, it then boils down to visible stat total because they both have the same HP, so they would get healed by the same amount. So it comes down to visible stat total, which I believe Harmonized Lysithea wins. I could be wrong on that. Alright, let's just check real quick. 172. Yeah. I might be wrong on that one. We won't worry about it. Actually, wait, Lysithea is gonna rally long before that happens, so she's not even an option to heal. So she would heal. Either way, Sarah would move out the way. That is probably a viable option for us to take, but honestly, we're a little just too brain dead, clearly, to properly calc it out. So instead, we are going to go for the ultimate option, which is going to be baiting Duo Corin with air. Since she can actually get a pretty strong res stat, Nino can also absorb the chill res over air. So that's great. We just have to remember to actually buff Nino. That could go terribly wrong if not. But you can see we get 47, 52, 56, 60, and then at max HP we get 68 res, plus Caden's 8 is 76 res. So again, Duo Corin here, she maxes out 86 attack, I believe. So that is base 14 times 2. And so the only way that Duo Corin kills is if she gets max ninjutsu scrolls active, which should not happen here because she maxes out at 72 speed. I got that correctly. And air gets 52 here, and then 55, and then 64 from Caden. So just barely have enough speed to avoid that, but it works out. That's all that matters. A couple of our matches were pretty rigged in that respect, and of course we can pick up the guaranteed kill on the counter. We don't need any specials or anything to kill, we just have the attack stat, especially with the front-loaded buff here. So that's the game plan. And of course, technically, if we did get hit by chill res, we could set it up. We can first proc Unity, so it actually might be desirable to do that. Let's actually probably do that. Now that I think about it, it's probably just worth to get that extra +7 res, just to guarantee we didn't miscalc something. Or, you know, we could just totally flop. So, there's that. So, the biggest thing we have to do in that instance is because, of course, Harmonized Lysithea is going to dance here, we have to prevent Not from breaking this wall, aka she needs to not be going after Air Caden. Because if she breaks this, then Dual Peony can dance, and of course, Harmonized Lysithea, low speed res, air, D attack speed 4, Ruptured Sky, Blade Session, and especially C Feud 3 with Sweet Duologue. Yeah, she's going to absolutely obliterate air. So we're not messing with that. So in order to do that, we have to force Not to go straight down 2. And we can do that because if I understand the AI correctly, we should be able to just get Not chasing after either Legendary Nana or Legendary Zora here. Probably Legendary Nana, I would say, because she can actually... Well, the way the AI computes who to target, it's based off of the damage that the unit can do to that opposing unit, minus essentially a scaling factor of how long it takes for the enemy to actually reach there in terms of moves. So if we're not going to, say, one of our units here would be 1, 2, 3 movement, versus air, it would be, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4 if we're baiting here. If we're baiting here, it's the same thing. So we also have that going to our advantage. Hopefully I did my calcs right, so let's just get to it here. We're basically going to suffer the following turn. I don't think we want to wait one turn, just because setup gets quite a bit harder. Because, of course, there is tactics. Although we can make it work technically, because we can do a smite play, for example, on Caden to get the buffs on him, but I think it's just simpler to go in turn 1 and regret life decisions later. So we're gonna do that. The main thing I'm worried about here is actually tactics room on air. That's probably gonna come to bite us later, so let's see how it goes in that respect.
Yes,
so once again, we are going to intentionally set up the chill res to proc
the
on
glimmer
air.
of life.
So hopefully that goes to plan.
I understand.
Should be pretty simple. I think we probably just want to play it pretty safe here. We'll break this.
Yes.
We'll smite Caden here. And then we'll pop Caden here rather than here, because especially if not goes here, we don't want Caden getting sniped down by Lilna and Air getting sniped down by Lysithea. It's basically just a safe play if we really screwed up somewhere.
Are you sure?
Hopefully we didn't. And I didn't quite set this up right. I probably should have set it up to break this face down, but whatever. What's done is done. And as long as we've done our negative damage counts, we should be able to deal with dual core perfectly fine here. And we probably overlooked something. So there's the rally as expected. And because of absorbing that chill res, we have a great time. And everything goes exactly to how we planned it to be. Now again, the problem here is Air's being affected by tactics room. We can mitigate that by just having her move down one, and then Caden can just move over here. But we do have to deal with Sarah and company. And of course, Lysithea does have a rally, so she will be buffing either of these two. So we do have to be careful about that. Fortunately for us, does not have speed-based damage reduction or anything, because they're running speed defense tempo instead to get Vital Astra. Not entirely sure why, but they can do that as they wish. There's guard on Lilna here, so we don't actually charge up noontime, which is great. In fact, I think we can just go for the... Actually, no, we can't quite do that because Sarah will have 9. Wait, who is Lysithea actually rallying? I have to think about this for a second. So there's going to be the attack smoke debuff on Peony, which means that it is guaranteed to be on Sarah because Peony will have the attack field buff. And if I remember correctly, the most relevant tiebreaker here is the most amount of stats buffed. And so since Peony already has the +6 attack, and Sarah will have none of those buffs, is not res stacked, it will no longer be active. It'll go on Sarah. So Sarah will have, what was that, 97?
Do my best!
Res bulk, which is kind of a problem. I think we just mitigate that by instead, for example, picking up the kill on... Well, no, we can't do that. We have to set up Vantage. Ooh, that's kind of a problem.
Sure thing.
I think an alternative option would be baiting dual Peony with, like, Caden. Seems suspicious. I do think Nino needs to pick up the kill on Lilna. I'm just debating how we want to do it. In fact, we could be hyper greedy here.
Yes?
Pick up the kill on Lilna, hit the reposition with Caden, and then go for the bait on Lysithea. Can we pick up the kill is the question. So that would be 71.
Do my best!
And Nina would be maxed. So 94, but then minus 12 18.
Okay.
94 minus 18. 76? 76 against 71. So that is a kill. Now, the one questionable part here is movement order. So we could do that, and we could pick up the kill here. For example, reposition Kaden, and then we can slide air back down. Reposition with... We could take out Not actually. It's more of the thing of Sarah actually getting to attack someone that
I understand.
we're kind of concerned about here, because if she moves first before Duo Peony, that is a problem. Duo Peony did move first from last turn. I don't know if that's because of slot order. I'm pretty... So I don't... That's not the safest play for us to make. Let's see if there's a better play. Yeah, I think we have to set up
Do my
damage
best.
off of the line here. Is there a chance
Are you
that...
sure? Do my best. I
wait
will
a
give
second.
it my all.
No? Yeah. No, there's not a chance, right? 67, wait. 73, 53 is only 100.
Okay.
26? 126 against... Wait. I'm so confused. 62 and 7. Yeah. No. Nino is gonna get hit by Dark Shrine, or Bright Shrine and Dark Shrine, of course. So Sarah is going to murder us. That's kind of a problem. Just a small problem, I would say. Yeah, because we can't get enough attack here. 97. 97. We max out at 94.
Lovely.
Aiden's literally right next to Nino. We would get to 99, but then we get hit by the Bright Shrine, so that doesn't work. We always miss the kill on Sarah here, which means, is there a way we can survive the counter? I believe the answer is no. 78. 71. Wait. 70.
Do my best.
70, and then we take 28 minimum, but because of where we're positioned, it's actually 35 minimum from Duo Peony. Unless we force Duo Peony to dance. I don't think that actually happens, so that's a problem.
Sure thing.
I do think we should just move Kaden here, drop air back, and then
Okay.
attack like this. We get dropped to 28 that way,
Do my best.
if I'm not mistaken. 28 HP. And then we drop to 22 off of knots. Unfortunately, again, there's guard here, so we don't charge up our special. This is tricky. We're taking way too long to figure out the correct plan, so we'll be back. I just realized we could do like the simplest play in the book, which is just bait Duo Peony with like Nino. It's
Okay.
100%.
Do my best.
Wait, there's Kaden around. 42, 48, 50, 51. Oh yeah, that's close, but definitely fine. Okay, so I think that's the strat. I think it's more of a question of how we do things here. Is it even possible for us to... I don't think that's possible. I think we might straight have to, like, bait with Caden. Which seems terrible. Actively
Lovely.
bad here.
I can help.
This peony gets 59
Sure thing.
attack here. Which is just a kill on Caden. As is, when he gets doubled, which he will.
Lovely.
Currently, only gets 42 speed here. Wait, he actually doesn't die because of Air's Sparkling Boost Plus. I forgot about that. Because they'll have what is it, 38? There's no res debuff that will hit him.
I can help.
38, and then, yeah. With Sparkling Boost Plus, that does it. Okay, so I think the play then is to just straight up
Okay.
attack not first, dance. Does this hurt us anyway? I don't think so. We might be overlooking something. We don't set up Vantage. I don't think it matters
Do my
if we're going
best.
for this play. Because again, Caden has nowhere to run with how we're setting this up. So, Alex, we also get ally support.
Sure
So
thing.
what could possibly go
The
wrong?
glimmer of life. I
And
understand.
then Nana can just plop here. I don't think this... Well, the advantage of here is that we could potentially reposition with Nino. I don't think we care about that. So we're gonna go for this instead. It probably would have been better. Yeah, there we go. Sparkling Boost Plus coming in clutch here. Here comes Bolt Tower. Now, the thing with Sarah here is now we have to deal with her massive amounts of damage,
Are you sure?
which is non-trivial,
Okay.
to say the least. We basically just have to deal with it for as long as it takes for us to grab the adhesive structures. I don't think we're going to try and flex and break all the structures. That would probably involve keeping dual peony around.
Lovely.
Can we get away with that?
Yes.
I'm kind
I
of
will give it my all.
thinking that we
I understand.
could technically get away with it. Let's
I
see.
will give it my all.
Actually, yeah, we have Nino and
Are you sure?
Legendary Nana just wall, and that's about it. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll try and flex then. What could possibly go
Do
wrong?
my best.
Nino should never lose to dual peony here at 1 HP.
Okay.
So let's go for the skill here. And then we can go ahead
I see.
and dance
Yes.
here. Group with Associate, that's of course
I can help.
100%. And we haven't used Nana's Kanto yet, so I think we can
I
just go
understand.
for the break here. Imagine we actually
Yes.
already used Kanto. Chapter
Death's caress. The glimmer
I think we'll
of
just
life.
do this with air because of the tactics room. So basically we just have to stall for
Yes.
either a scenario where we can corner or something of that nature.
I will give it
I
my
think
all.
we do this. Seems good. And then we can
Do my best.
continue walling with Legendary Nana because attack speed bonus is preventing a double. Anyways,
Okay.
you can also just get rid of Dark Shrine here.
Lovely.
Don't want to
Sure
mess
thing.
with Caden versus
Lovely.
Peony, but at this point, Caden can wall, so maybe we could set up a corner. Can we do that right now?
I can help.
Yes, we can. Yeah, we just go for the dance. Right. Yeah, we can just go for the corner play. I'm not mistaken anything here.
Sure thing.
46 into 47. Yeah.
Lovely. Choose
So
your
this is
sure
the
thing.
play I'm talking about here. In fact, we can
I
even
can help.
just... No, we don't need to reposition air. It's pointless. And before somehow I miscalculate something, but no, we're fine there.
The glimmer of life.
And now we can break
I
this,
understand.
break this,
Lovely.
and
I'm
now
with you. Sure
Caden
thing.
can contribute to the blocking.
Yes.
And reset. I should have broke the Bright Shrine, would have been technically off.
Choose your path.
Can we end it here? Not quite,
Do my
because I didn't break Bright Shrine with Nino.
I see.
Classic. And then we can just flex hit and churn. Farm SP
Death's caress.
on
Okay.
the last
I'm
turn.
with you.
Legendary Zera. And there we go. Yeah, AI manipulation is definitely key there for us to pick up the clean win. Gosh dang. If every match in Chaos Season was like this, that would be really oof. But yep, at this point we have 100% clinched staying in Vault, which is great. Although, of course, intelligent systems, because of the bug where people's defenses were being treated as tier 1 before their first offense or defense match, they changed it so everyone gets the max rewards as long as they play, and the cutoff to stay in Vault was dropped by 1 tier, I believe, to compensate for the 60 lift loss people would have gotten as long as they built a defense. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, it's Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye!